What's up, everyone? It's me, CN.TSUKAIMA, and welcome to CN.Figures, Figures in your house. And for this tour review, we're gonna look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection action figure, Red Turbo Ranger. And this was the last Red Ranger that Hasbro made in this line. I don't know why they just stopped. They done an amazing job with these figures. And right here in the front side of the package, we get a picture of the figure. And right there in the corner, we get a picture of the Ranger. Power Rangers Lightning Collection right there in the top. And right there in the bottom, there's the name of the Ranger. And this side, we get a picture of the Ranger. And right there, there's Power Rangers Turbo and the name of the Ranger. And this side, we get an image of the Ranger. And again, we see Power Rangers Turbo. And there's nothing around here. But in the back side, we get an image of the figure with all the accessories he comes with. And again, we see Power Rangers Turbo. And we get an image of the figure. And right there in the bottom, there's the name of the character. And there's nothing in the top side or the bottom side. So enough chatting. Let's take him out. And here's the figure out of his box. And what a masterpiece of a figure. I know we get the exact same body mode, but the detail is different. And his accessories are so incredible. And like I said, I don't know why they stopped, because they done an amazing job for making every figure in this line. So maybe in the future we might see more. Who knows? I'm gonna start up with his weapon that he came with, and I believe they reused this piece because don't you think it almost looks like Jason the Red Mighty Morphin sword? Well, they did some few changes around this piece, like right here in the middle. I never had that figure before, but I did see some reviews, and the only difference is right here. And the detail that he has right there in the middle with the gold color looks so good. Even these parts around, and also the detail right here in the bottom of the tip. And I really like to use this nice gray color for his weapon. And we do get some red color right here in where's the handle, and a little bit of detail right here on the tip. And we get his signature sword just like in the TV show. I can't really remember Power Rangers Turbo, but I do remember seeing the movie, and that wasn't TJ back then, because back then it was Tommy Oliver. And rest in peace, Tommy. We will miss you. And not bad what they done with this piece. I don't know what type of material they use around here and also around here. Wait, I think I know. I believe they use some type of plastic. You can see it a little bit bended. And this type of plastic, I already seen it before. And we get his logo right there in the middle with some yellow and black. And this part came out so good. I just like the material for this part, and also the gray color you use for this piece. And it's not pointy, and you can bend it just a little bit, but not that much, because if you bend it too much, it might break. And not that much right here in the bottom. These effects were so amazing. Another reason why I love this line so much, because of these effects. I just really love the material they use for these pieces. And who knows if we ever gonna see these type of effects again. And this effect came out so well. I just love the paints they use for this piece. And you can see my fingers right through it. And they did add a little bit of light color gray or blue all around this piece. Okay, this came out very puny and also funny looking, but you had to keep this piece away from kids, because the way I see it, a little kid might swallow this. So keep this weapon away from little kids. And I just noticed that right here in the top, well, the tip, it looks like a car. Okay, that looks good. And we do get some detail around the red color and also these parts he has in both sides and a little bit black right there. Okay, not bad how they done it with this gun. And we get two pairs of extra hands, grabbing hands and fist hands. And I already seen these pairs already. We get the exact same sculpting, the exact same paint, and also the same work that each pair has. And we get a changeable head for this figure. And this doesn't capture the actor or the looks because it doesn't look anything like him. Well, we do get some wrinkles, a little bit of wrinkles around the face, and we do get some light colored brown, like the eyes and the eyebrows. And you can see like one eye is different than the other one because this eye here is smaller and this one's kind of bigger, and some light color around the lips. And the nose, I'm not so sure how they done it. Like I said, it doesn't even looks nothing like the actor. And there's his ears in both sides. And I don't really remember he had hair back then. But you can see they added some little bit dark color for the hair and a little bit of texture, I believe. Here's the Ranger again. And I was right. They did reuse this body mold because I seen this mold before and I believe it's one of the figures I reviewed like a year ago. But the only difference is the paint and the design they has all around the body mold. But I'm gonna start off with his head sculpt right here. And not bad how it looks all around, like in the front side of his head. We get some nice detail, like this gray color he has all around, and some black wet paint for the, well, I keep saying glasses, but they're not glasses. I used to say that when I was a kid, but you know what I mean, around here. All that is wet paint and light silver around the mouth and also here in both sides of his head, and we do get a little bit of detail and that looks very good and everything. I can feel more sculpting around the mouth and more black color right here in the top. And okay, I believe they use the exact same plastic for the head because you can see some reflection all around in the back and that looks very good. For this figure, we do get his signatures design, just how you see it on the show, like this yellow color that looks so bright and clean. And we do get some white color around his neck and also some black color around the mold, both back and front. And you can see his number, hold it, losing focus, there we go. And you can see he's number 1. And we only get it on this arm, but not on this one. Well, we do get this triangle shape in both of his biceps. And you can see they added some wrinkles around the shoulders, not the shoulders, around the biceps, and same thing around here on his arms. With some white color parts around his arms, we get more black color here. And we get normal black color around in this part of his gloves. And wrinkles here around the wrists. Around the belt, we get some yellow color. Not gold, yellow. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that around here we get the exact same design just like his sword. And some black all around, a little bit of gray, I believe. And so sculpted, I can feel some sculpting around. And okay, around here we just get some white color. There's not a lot to talk about, but right here you can put his gun inside. There you go, you see? Perfect. But still, keep this piece away from little kids. More black color around the waist and also on the legs with some wrinkles and not that much in the back. And a little bit more wrinkles right here on the bottom of his legs where his boots. And we get more black color around here. And I believe this might be normal black color, no wet paints or anything. And not that much to talk about his boots. Well, we do get the exact same detailed just like the other figures I review. And that's pretty much it right there. Alright, now let's get on with his articulation. You can move his head side to side, complete rotation. You can look down a lot. You can look up, straight, and a little bit of joint. You can open his arms this much, and we get some butterfly joint right there. Rotation in the arms with some bicep swivel. Double jointed right there. No rotation this part of the arm, but we do get some wrist articulation and some pivot. And we get some torso articulation. You can bend it back and forth. A little pivot right there. You can bend it back and forth around the waist as well. And no rotation on the waist, but you can open his legs as much. Kick a lot in the front and a little bit around the back. And rotation in this part of the legs. Double jointed right there. Rotation in this part. And some ankle articulation. Comparing size, but first let's see how tall this figure stands. He stands just exactly 6, almost to half inches tall. Here he is with my Green Ranger from Lost Galaxy, and I think these two figures they stand the exact same height. Here he is with my Jada Toy Street Fighters DJ, and I think these two figures they also stand the exact same height. And there he is with my Pokemon Select Zeraora, and you can see TJ stands much taller than Zeraora. And here he is with my fair Marvel Select Thanos. And there you have it, guys. And this figure is super poseable. The articulation, the same thing. But like I said, this was the last Red Ranger that Hasbro made in this line. I don't know why they stopped. They didn't did anything wrong. They done an amazing job with every figure, every ranger, every villain. And this was the best toy line that we got from Hasbro. And it really hurt me so much. But this figure came out very good. I just love the red paint and the weapons that this bad boy comes with. So I'm very proud what Hasbro have done with this toy line. Alright guys, that's all for today. So thank you for watching today's review. I hope you enjoy it. If you did, leave a like. If you want to share this video, go ahead, be my guest. Comment, but remember, do not leave any offensive comments or saying bad words. If you do that, your comment will be removed from this video. And subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. And please follow my Facebook page, CN.Figures. Follow me on Twitter and follow me on Instagram. And I catch you guys on the next one. So take care, be safe, keep on hunting, keep on collecting. And I see you next time. This is CN.TSUKAIMA and TJ, the Turbo Red Ranger, and we're out in line.